Coming back in, Grubby as well getting himself two and going to be able to drop the bomb, and suddenly we're back into a 2-on-2 very quickly. Grubby going absolutely huge from stairs here, leaving Maniac 1 versus 2 to recover this round. Going to find the head of Grubby. Left in the 1 versus 1 now, the CZ versus the AK. Taho trying to find it. Unfortunately getting tagged up there, and I think Maniac might just secure this one, having to swap over towards the Deagle. Time to play now for Taho, but the ring around the roses at triple there will go the way. Logan as well getting tagged down to 40, so it's a 3-on-2. No armor for the CT side of things, but it's flank. Oh, a nice turnaround from Twanu will at least clean it up. Left in the 1-on-1 here, but still winnable for Taho. A beautiful flash and a great headshot comes in, and another round going the way of the lesser bought team. And this time, like I said earlier, $800. Feeling this is absolutely ridiculous. What is going on right now? Suddenly, after an initial frag coming in for the CT side, they're now in a one-man deficit, but make it all even again as Devil, the caster's curse coming in, he will find PHR. Bomb gets planted, 2-on-2.
Big thing there, of course, Logan already pushing in through CT. He was heard by FURLAN, but still finding that frag in the end. Good job by him in recent games, of course. However, Groovy now in a one-on-one situation as he picks up Logan and finds the head of Devil as well. Overtime here on their own map pick. But for now, they still have to take care of Twanu in towards CT with that op. Still in hand, he'll be a force to be reckoned with, and FURLAN, perfect timing for him, finds a headshot straight away. And now, maybe Ego is still in this, as two players are running in towards CT, trying to make things happen, trying to cause trouble here for FURLAN, of course, but PHR is already coming in from behind, doing a lot of damage, but not quite finding the frags. It's all down to Snatchy now, as he falls to Logan as well, and it will be LDLC taking things 16-14. And what a round here. I think that they would have been better with a couple of UMPs. I don't understand the PP buys and buy, but still now do the same thing, this time towards the A-bomb site, and this time with the rifles out. Still, it is going to remain at a 3-on-3 situation. PHR picks things up and even finds a third here. And there you go, LDLC straight back into it. Alex and Twanu, both of them still over towards the A-bomb site. And they've already been spotted, I think, as Alex will be taken out, and PHR definitely looking for that ace already. Tao might as well just ruin it for him though. He will pick up that last frag of the round like this. Still, right now it seems like enough money on the LDLC side to keep things going from here on out. But FURLAN already find that first one onto Devil, and that will only strengthen the Ego side here.
In towards B. It's going to all be on Logan. He held it down reasonably well last time. Playing from behind the fountain. Not going to get spotted out as of yet. But get it so blinded up. Will get taken down. Twanu as well. FURLAN with the lineup says see you later. And a 4-on-2 situation on the retake now for Maniac. And Alex make it a 1-on-4.
The B-bomb site completely open for the taking. And now it's down to both just Maniac and Twanu trying to make that retake happen. And we were talking about it earlier, how difficult it is to do on this B-bomb site. It has to happen here if LDLC want to push it to overtime. As right now, they're slowly but surely pushing in. Snatchy still close with his ult, picks up one. FURLAN with the last. He's the last one to survive. 16-14 here. What a second map. And they're trying to take care of as much of the site just with utility already. Logan finding 2 early frags, making things happen. Tao now with 1. PRH also chiming in with the scout. Now it's all down to Snatchy. That's 2-on-1, 1-on-1 now as he finds Twanu here as well. Op in hand, and if it's one player on the side of Ego that can make this happen, especially with this op, it would be Snatch. He knows exactly where Alex is at. Doesn't quite find the frag just yet. So very close. And the bomb, of course, still dropped. And not even finding the frag there. Such a close game right now. And what? How does he find that?
Sure, but do stick around for it after this. LDLC could quite easily pull back into this themselves. This pistol is so important here for both teams. Twanu from headshot not really able to find anything with the USP. Going to allow the T side to get aggressive. Thankfully his teammates are rotating in to try and help out a little bit. He's able to readjust himself and pull it back into the 1-on-1. Maniac on the flank. PHR might not be expecting this one. Goes for the safe plant. No kit for Maniac. I don't think there's really one dropped directly on that side. The timing as Maniac sneaks in. PHR will spot him out eventually, though. Going to go for the peek around the default boxes. It's all so close. PHR, though, with the flick, finds the head.
Providing individual awards for individual player power. You have an MVP award, a Pistol King, and an Op Master award, which comes with $2,000 for the player.
Remains to be seen, feeling no one can really call it at this point in time. As you asked me a little bit ago how I thought it was going to turn out. I mean, even now, as we're a few rounds later, no one can really tell. Twanu picking up 3 kills, though, all of a sudden. Might just make it doable for LDLC as he finds the 4th. Looking for the ace. Devil trying to deny him. Ultimately, an individual maybe steps up for one side and carries the team through, but it's been so back and forth. I mean, we just have a quick look at the scoreboard, right? LDLC have done a really good job on the CT side of stringing together a few rounds. And AGO have actually been broken up, but Snatchy, what is that? He wants this game for his team right now. A minute and 30 seconds in, cuts me off completely, picking up 3 quick kills in middle as LDLC decides to go for a bit of a mid-stack, and it really does not work out. And now, Devil, as much as he may want to save, really doesn't have the option as they are coming into the bomb site. They're going to be locking him down sooner rather than later. He's not even able to pick up 1 kill, so Twanu now 1 on 5.
Really have to say that the way that it has gone down, I don't really even want to say who I think should deserve the win here, as right now FURLAN brings the advantage out towards Ago. Tao runs out into the open, is going to get caught out, and it's all down to FURLAN still towards A bomb site. He is going to get taken out by Twanu, down to 6 HP. And there you go, as nades fly in towards the site. Snatchy is going to take out Twanu. Alex and Maniac, both of them tagged down as BHR picks up Maniac as well. Alex gets the bomb down in a 2-on-1, and he will fall. Ago take it 19-16. GG, well played. And what a game here between the two teams. In the end, it will be the Polish side of Ago.
Yeah, as I said, if AGO lost that round, they'd be forced back onto another eco. At least having the money bonus built up at this point, they're able to get some Kevlar to back up those pistols, and they're just going to try and take up the pace. It seems aggressive over towards A long. Hugo for a spray down, gets himself the quad kill. Ace is a possibility indeed, but he does push forward with the USP, so CZ been given a chance, and Gruby denies it, but down to 20 HP. Unlikely he can find anything else in this situation. Hugo does more than enough.
Way towards the B bomb site, taking it patiently, hoping not to play into a stack. Filling with a clean little one-tap onto Benji there as the aggression starts to come in. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Barbar will go down. So everything working in favour of AGO here. They do lose a player eventually. Hugo here with this USP going absolutely huge as he gets himself a 3rd for the round. Suddenly looking doable in favour of Singularity, and this might just be the heartbreaking pistol loss that AGO could have taken, but remains to be seen. Snatchy catches out Rusty running away. Hugo going to need the ace to take this one. No kit for this AGO side. Tower does have a smoke, but that's about it. Up close and personal with the USP, finds Snatchy, leaves it in the 1-on-1. The ring around the roses here as he spots out the last player, but not able to get it. AGO will stay in it for a little while longer as Tao
PB long for a couple of these players. The M4 is just kind of cleaning up at the moment. Eventually Hugo though gets himself a headshot, and PHR now in a 1-on-2 to stop map point from coming in from for Singularity. Low HP, that wallbang could have worked out. Wasn't quite on point though. And yeah, this is a good setup at the moment. Just the crossfire kind of been held. Hugo watching the short push. Oh, he gets the first one and the second. Okay, PHR. Is that how you save your team?
Maybe. It might just be. Try and deny it because it may well be a fake. You know, you can never really know, and there's so much on the line here. So just playing it safe. They have the man advantage. Certainly the best way to do things. Barbar here is going to be the first line of defense. Here's the scope of the AWP coming in. Snatchy goes for the wide peak, not quite able to connect the shot, so he will go down. PHR at the very least drops Rusty, but still, ooh, that bullet's so very close from Tao. As Barbar takes down the final M4, now it's going to be the AWP AK 1 versus 1. Caught with a nade out as well. Tao left on 17 HP. The bomb's so far gone at this point. He can't really go for the hold. He's got to pick up the kill. Gets the tap out. Barbar with balls of steel. Waits a little bit longer and goes for the peek and will pick it up. The economy of the Swedish side is not brilliant in and of itself. At least what they've got saved up. And Tao there finding Rusty could be huge. A dink as well onto Benji. It's going to make his life a little bit more difficult. Allows FURLAN to pick up that kill, keeping the man advantage. Tao's got his hands on an AK, and of course, we're going to be a little bit worried that perhaps he's still on the flank. Ooh, PHR though will go down as Barbar has managed to make his way down drop. Tao left on reasonably low HP from earlier, perhaps not realising he actually had an AK there. Goes down. They line up for FURLAN, but he's not quite able to convert the kills, leaving Hugo on 7 HP. Snatchy as well, trying to go for the player who was on 24, but unfortunately not quite able to take it. So it's 16 to 10, realizing that. So kind of edging to go towards A. So many kills through the smoke here, a little bit of a messy round, but ultimately, because of that initial frag, going to be working out in favor of Singularity, bringing it back to the 4-on-3.
Yeah, bomb at least going down too. He's not looking too healthy. There's also very little utility left, but smoke goes down in perfect time and going to go ahead and cut off those, or at least that player that was trying to come in from long. We can see 3 now just going to be kind of funneled up through short, and this gives a good opportunity for the players on the site to pit, and also, yeah, for the players on the site and the dude there in the pit to kind of just have a great crossfire setup if they can find this initial frag perhaps. But no, Hugo gets the first smoke going to be going down. And then Groovy now remain, and there you go, another kill comes in, 1-on-1, very little time left, and Groovy wins it out. Bit of a failed flash, but still no one really trying to follow that one up for AGO, just kind of sending in the player alone, being confident at the moment. FURLAN though, he holds for the aggression and does eventually trade that out, and oh, PHR does the same onto Rusty. Barbar needs to hold down this A bomb site right now, and there you go, that's the first kill that comes in. And once again, no one to even try and trade this one out. FURLAN over towards Banana. Snatchy, he's creeped his way in towards the CT spawn, and may be able to cut off the rotates, and oh, is he going for the knife?
Oh,
I can't see this on my screen.
Gathering info perhaps. But he does go for the knife in the end, so there's at least that one to take away from this. His teammate unfortunately does fall. Still got a chance, 55 seconds thereabouts remaining. Throws the bait flashbang, actually draws Barbar's attention slightly. The bomb is down here in middle though, so that's going to have to be found. And Snatchy can't even do that as Barbar do like this smoke though that's going to go over towards Banana, at least blocking out the one player that they would expect, as they've had time to plant for default. Molotov goes in though. This is going to certainly put a spanner in the works as Grubby get melted down, but they find the kills. Grubby somehow picking up 2, and that's going to be the game. 16 to 12 for AGO in a round that you don't really expect them to take there. And we will be going to our 3rd map, although technically 4th of this series. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be pretty close at this point in time, and AGO need to find the initial frags, and it's not really going their way so far. What is that though, FURLAN? 2 bullets, 2 headshots. Groovy as well, going to find a 3rd for his team. Leaving it now in the 4-on-1 situation. Rusty does trade one back, the only one to get any kills for his team, but ultimately from overpass.
I did not see that one.
Inferno. Yeah, but they actually hadn't, so sad times. Either way, 3-on-2 now. As PHR actually getting burnt up as this execute onto the B-bomb site, going to be coming in. Groovy able to get 1, leaving it in the 1-on-1. Such low HP players here. So the bomb plant is going to come in, but PHR in prime position to go around and pick up this kill, but doesn't actually pre-fire the correct spot. Not quite ready for it. Going to wait for Plopsy to come through. The smoke is going to dissipate. No ammo left in the AK for PHR, and this timing is absolutely huge here for both of these players, as eventually Plopsy will
last bullet
finds PHR with the last bullet. And then looking good for Singularity. They're taking this one slow, not losing any players early on. To make it a bit more difficult for this weaker weaponry and the lesser utility of the CT side. A little bit of a messy exchange there coming in. The 1-for-1 trade. Ultimately, PHR in a huge position though as he picks up 3. Hugo will eventually trade it back, but the damage has been done. Do everything, I guess, but still, certainly doable. We've seen them do similar. 10 rounds in a row. Could happen, but I feel like AGO right now, as you can see from FURLAN's aggression, just absolutely feeling it. Benji able to trade one back, but Snatchy immediately there. Make sure he goes down, so it's a 4-on-2. AGO in prime position to take this. Plopsky and Hugo now trying to keep their team in it, as Hugo gets aggressive around the smoke. Now all on Plopsky. He does much the same thing, gets blinded up, and that will be 16 to 5 in favour of AGO.
As well, UMP watching the cross, lines up a couple players, gets himself $1,200. Now in towards quad, it's just going to be Benji to try and shut this down. Shot from Tao from above though, so he's going to be alone 1-on-2. And then they have to do a little bit more damage.
A lot of economic damage being done by AGO. Now going to be able to get the bomb down here.
All they wanted.
Right. Indeed. Anything more than this is a bit of a bonus. It is planted for A main. Once they've Molotoved out quad, the only 2 kind of positions that you can't really see properly, and might well just overlook Tao being here. Smoke going to go down onto the bomb. The defuse goes in. Plopsky, as you can see, his body language over towards A main, and the double spray connects from Tao, and he takes the round as they're on the bomb. Possibly. PHR though, above here. May not be expected. Gonna find Rusty.
Oh my god.
It's a double spray. That's beautiful.
Yeah, you go 6 bullets left in the mag, finishes off Snatchy eventually, and then FURLAN is the last man standing. A lot of damage being connected through that wall. Of course, it is spammable, but now the bomb down in the open. 3 players alive, all going to be rotating into position to try and hold down this one. Try and hold this down. Nice smoke to cut off the vision of the other players. Continues spamming through, just a tiny bit too far to the left, I believe. There we go, though. Finally does. Oh, second through the smoke, takes down Benji as well. I think he's expecting Rusty to go for this peak. The 1-on-3 comes in from FURLAN somehow. Sarcasm.
No, of course. April Fool's is over, come on. Anyway. Rusty might just be going the way of the T side, but Rusty picking up 2 quick kills on middle. Suddenly want to make the move. Phil, I'm going to drop the AWP. Doesn't really trust himself on it. Is he going to be ready for Rusty to be so close here towards the right? Making loads of noise makes it easy for Rusty to find the kill.
For Heaven, a bit of a stronger position perhaps to hold from, and another flash goes in, but it doesn't work out. FURLAN able to win out that fight against Rusty. And now Plopsky and Barbar to go ahead and try and save this one to get Singularity another gun round onto the board.
Crossfire coming in might just be effective, but Plopsky goes down immediately. Going to be all on Barbar. They're flying at him all at once, but he manages to find all 3. What is that? That's absolutely filthy, Barbar, man. Possibly, but 3 players over here. Ooh, but this rotate suddenly from Heaven, tower pulled out, might just give Ajo a bit of a kick in the teeth. It's Snatchy though, going absolutely huge here from the bottom site. Does eventually get melted down, but picking up 3.
And if they try and split towards this A bomb site, that could definitely work out. Kaudo able to find that opening kill with the CZ. He actually gets himself a second as well, so down to a 5-on-3 now. AGO with a very weak buy, looking to try and close this one out. Snatchy with 1 onto Hugo. Plopsky and Benji to try and save it. That's an awkward spray. Eventually closes it out and will be shut down by Snatchy, all onto Benji. And he'll be also taken down by the AWP. So AGO in the end, they take a 16-14. And they do indeed get that reverse sweep successfully. 3 maps in a row to return it. And they are going to be the final team to make their way into the playoffs.
I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve.